Once upon a time, in a serene land illuminated by the golden rays of the sun, a group of 100 monks embarked on a pilgrimage to reach a sacred mountain said to be a site of deep meditation and boundless wisdom. These monks, clad in simple robes and carrying their hopes upon their backs, journeyed through lush forests, over rolling hills, and across vast open fields. They were seekers, aspiring to deepen their understanding of life and to find inner peace. After a long day of walking, the monks found themselves approaching a river at dusk. The sun dipped below the horizon, painting the sky in hues of orange and purple. They decided to rest by the riverbank, knowing that they wouldn't be able to cross in the dark. The gentle sound of the flowing river lulled them into a peaceful slumber, each monk lost in their own contemplation, dreaming of enlightenment. As dawn broke and the first light of day filtered through the trees, the monks awoke to a strange sight. There, floating upon the surface of the river, was a young boy, effortlessly walking on the water as if it were solid ground. His balance was impeccable, and his movements were graceful. The monks, astonished, gathered to witness this miracle. One of the elder monks, known for his wisdom, stepped forward and asked, "Young boy, how are you able to walk on water in such a way?" The boy paused for a moment, looking up at the serious faces of the monks. He replied with a simple smile, "I don't know. I just do it." With that, the boy continued walking until he reached the opposite bank, where he turned to wave goodbye before disappearing into the forest. Intrigued and perplexed, the monks began to debate amongst themselves. Some argued that the boy was gifted with divine power, a prodigy blessed by the heavens to perform such a feat. Others believed it was a trick, a clever illusion that masked the truth. But the elder monk, with a knowing glint in his eye, encouraged them to find deeper meaning in the boy's actions. "Perhaps, friends," the elder monk began, "our understanding of what is possible is limited by our own beliefs." The boy simply walked, unhindered by doubts or fears. In his mind, there was no river, only the path he chose to take. What if we too could approach our challenges with such freedom? The monks fell silent as they contemplated the elder monk's words. They realized they had been trained to see the world through a lens of limitations rather than possibilities. Inspired, they spent the day meditating by the riverbank, seeking clarity and understanding. Days turned into weeks as the pilgrimage continued. The monks encountered various trials along the way: steep mountains, perilous paths, and sometimes even the storms that shook the very ground beneath their feet. Each challenge called for resilience and faith, but also for a reevaluation of their beliefs. They now often recalled the boy who walked on water, reflecting on the significance of his confidence and carefree spirit. As they traversed the rugged terrain of the mountain, one young monk found himself struggling with feelings of inadequacy. Doubts began to seep into his mind. "What is the point of this pilgrimage if I cannot even walk as freely as the boy?" he exclaimed to his fellow monks one evening while they shared a meal under the stars. Chastened but gentle, the elder monk turned to him, saying, "Young one, do not compare your journey to that of another. Each person's path is unique, and sometimes struggles forge us into who we are meant to be." Encouraged by the elder monk's wisdom, the young monk began to embrace his challenges rather than shy away from them. He took note of his small victories on the path, the moments when he felt lightness in his heart, when he lent a listening ear to a fellow monk, and when he helped someone who had fallen behind. Each experience was an opportunity for growth, for refinement, and for deepening his own understanding of himself. One night, as the monks settled near a flickering campfire, a fierce storm rolled in. The winds howled, and the rain poured heavily. Fear swept through the group as they struggled to keep their shelter intact. In the chaos, the young monk remembered the boy who walked on water. He thought to himself, "What if I embrace this storm rather than resist it? What if I find my footing amidst the turmoil?" With newfound conviction, he stepped out into the rain. He found his balance by standing firm against the wind, feeling the droplets cascade over him. With each wave of rushing water that threatened to push him down, he grounded himself with a breath, thinking of the boy's carefree spirit. Inspired, others joined him, and soon the monks began to laugh amidst the rain, finding solace in their shared experience as they danced beneath the stormy sky. When morning came, the storm had passed, leaving the air fresh and vibrant. As the monks gathered their belongings, they realized something remarkable. The storm had bonded them. They shared stories of fear and resilience, reflecting on how embracing their struggles had transformed their experience into something profoundly beautiful. The pilgrimage continued, leading them to the foot of the sacred mountain. There, at last, they reached their destination, tired but transformed. The elder monk gathered the monks together for a final moment of reflection before they began their meditation. He spoke slowly. "We have journeyed far, not just across the land but within ourselves. Each obstacle we faced, each moment of doubt, was like the river and the boy. They tested us, but they also revealed to us our potential for growth. Remember, true enlightenment is not about the destination, but the wisdom we gain along the way. Just as the boy walked effortlessly on water, we too can transcend the limitations we set for ourselves. It takes an open heart and a willing mind to embrace both the stillness and the storms of life." With those words, the monks settled into meditation, allowing the essence of their journey to wash over them like the gentle whispers of the wind. They understood that the boy was more than a mysterious figure. He was a symbol of their aspirations, reminding them to approach life with childlike wonder and to recognize that the key to enlightenment lies in how we perceive and respond to the world around us. As they closed their eyes, embracing the beauty of the present moment, it became clear that each monk was not simply on a pilgrimage to a sacred mountain, but rather on an ongoing journey within, leading to self-discovery, compassion, and wisdom. In closing, this tale serves as a reminder that each of us carries within ourselves the potential to rise above our challenges. The boy who walked on water teaches us that while limitations may exist in the realm of belief, it is only through the courage to embrace the unknown that we can realize our true potential. Life will present us with rivers to cross and storms to weather, but like the monks and their elder, we must find the strength to navigate obstacles with an open heart, transforming struggle into an opportunity for growth and enlightenment. So strive forward, remain open, and always remember, your journey begins with a single step. Embrace every moment, for within it lies your path to greatness.